Hi, Pati Root here, and today's topic is Up, Up, and Away by creating a personal path. I recently spoke with an accountant who, frankly, did not fit that accountant profile. In fact, as we spoke, it quickly became apparent how miserable he is counting numbers, doing reports, closing books. So I asked him, Carl, how in the world did you even end up in this field? This is so not you. And he said, frankly, I was in college. I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do. My family said accounting was stable, it was reliable, I'd always have a job, and I could do it, so I did. Well, 18 years later, Carl is still sitting behind a desk, and he's still counting beans, and he's still wishing he was anywhere else other than where he is today. Now I'm curious, how many of us can identify just a little bit with how Carl feels? I wish I was anywhere else but being a part-time parent. I hate being a part-time parent, working 70 hours a week. Or I'd rather be anywhere else other than this job where my boss has no clue what I do, doesn't appreciate me. I'd rather be anywhere else other than, oh my gosh, this empty relationship that just leaves me void. Or there's so many things to do, or there's not enough time, and there's too much noise. I'd rather be anywhere else other than this. Well, the list could be endless. You can see how it's going that way pretty quick. So while most folks don't want to stay in this place of misery, a lot of us just don't know how to move on, how to get out of it. We might do a positive affirmation. We might read a self-help book. And while those are really good, something that would make it just a little bit more effective is if you had a personal path or a vision of where it was you wanted to be, where it was you wanted to go. So you're probably saying, Pati, what in the world is a personal path? What is a vision? Let's talk about that. It's a journey. It's a journey pre-GPS days, okay? Let's think of it this way. Think of taking that old Rand McNally atlas out. You take it out and you flip through the pages and you go, I think that's where I want to go. Okay, so you choose your destination. And as you choose that destination, you get the highlighter out and you route the different highways you're going to take, the little byways you're going to take. You look at all the different points of interest and you go, ooh, yeah, I think I want to do some of that. That sounds pretty good. So you chart that path. You figure out how long it's going to take you to do it. And then when you arrive, you've got a big smile on your face because you actually had a successful journey doing the things you wanted to do and ending up really where you did planned on ending up. So creating a personal path is pretty much just like that. We start with the end in mind. And with that end in mind, we figure out what points of interest, what are those milestones you have to accomplish in order to get to that destination, that final destination of where you want to go. By the way, you get to choose the routes that you want to take, the milestones you want to see, and you get to choose how you want to celebrate it along the way. If you choose not to take any action or do anything at all, that's still your choice, and that's okay, but understanding it's you taking control and saying, hey, I'm choosing not to do anything. If you want to get a different job, fine, your choice, you can do that. If you decide to stretch yourself to become a better parent, again, your choice. All things are open, all things are doable when you're creating that personal path. Because all things are possible, a well-defined destination will help you decide which routes really do make the most sense for you to take. Working with a coach helps you determine which map you want to pick up. And then the coach will help you decide, okay, do I take the long route? Do I take the short route? If I take the short route, what am I giving up? What point of interest am I missing? What impact will that have when I get to my final destination? Working with a coach, if there's a roadblock that gets in the way, the coach won't let you sidestep it and go around. The coach works with you to work through that roadblock so that you successfully get to that destination you have in mind. So what about Carl? Well, Carl has identified 5 different points of interest, 5 different things he needs to do on his personal path to get him where he needs to go. He's still counting beans, but that's part of his plan. He lights up as he talks about getting away from that and getting to do exactly what he wants to do. Now, if you want to be more like Carl, you can do that. You can choose by simply visiting our website, www.rootdynamics.com, and when you get there, simply select the request link. Now, I thank you for listening today, and I hope you have a good journey.